What's up guys, it's Philly215 here, and today 343 Industries has released its first official video covering the next DLC for Halo Wars 2. Now before I dive into what the new DLC is, we were all kind of up in arms when they were talking at their PAX East panel about Morgan Cansano. They were hinting at the next DLC, the next leader, and a lot of people were saying it's gonna be a hunter, and then a lot of people were saying, well, it's gonna be a grunt. Well, they've actually officially confirmed it's going to be a hunter. Now, the new Banished leader name is going to be Colony, and it's going to be part of the Colony Hunter DLC. Now, in 343's video, they show off a couple of new units we can expect. One of them is called Skitterers. These are like moving turrets. It's almost like if you can picture like a healer, but that had like turrets. Now this is really cool because you can use them as a standalone unit, or you can attach them to other units. Now depending on what you're trying to attach it to, you can attach up to 3 Skitterers to an individual unit. Now to make it even better, we can expect a new hunter unit called Goliaths. Now Goliaths are pretty much hunters on steroids. They look like this crazy silverback apes that just took like hunter roids, and it looks like they have some sort of like special charge and ram ability. They didn't tell us too much about them, but they look pretty sick. Now as far as the hunter hero goes, it's gonna be called the Hunter Captain. One of the things they told us about this leader is it's gonna have a special taunt ability. So that's gonna allow all enemy units to focus their attention on this leader. So that's pretty cool. So if you have like a Scarab or some type of super unit with this hero, and it has, you know, everybody's trying to jump that one super unit, you can use your hero to divert all attention to the hero, which is really cool because then you'll be able to ask a teammate for a heal or use your healers to kind of bring that unit back to life. Now going into some leader powers that they had showed off with this new DLC, one is called Living Barrier. Now this looks really cool. It's almost like a strip, like a landmine strip, except units can't go over it. They have to actually destroy it. So this, you know, using your imagination can be used in several different ways. You can use it as kind of like a barrier so units end up getting blocked in, or maybe you can use it in a manner of just cutting a unit off that's trying to escape a certain way. Either way, if you get tactical with it, just imagine using this and having a teammate that has, you know, Morgan Cansano, and they can use Inferno. So it's kind of like if locusts are trying to run away, you just drop this barrier in front of them, and then bam, you drop the Inferno. Now another ability they didn't dive too much into is called Vehicle Symbiotes. This in turn, from what they explained, is it's gonna make your units do more damage and speed. Now I'm not sure if this is, you know, how long this effect is gonna last, but it sounds pretty cool. Now the final ability 343 showed off in their debut video for their Colony DLC is called the Hunter's Brand. Now this is gonna be a beam-based weapon attack that has very little warning and quick cooldown. I picture this ability almost being like a marine drop. Something you could kind of like solely focus on maybe just one unit that'll give you just that slight edge in beating a head-to-head battle. So there you go guys, that is the new Colony DLC for Halo Wars 2 we can be expecting. What are your guys' thoughts? Are you disappointed that maybe we didn't get a grunt as a leader? Are you happy we finally got a Banished DLC leader? What are you thinking about some of the new units and abilities they're showing off? Let me know your opinions down in the comments section down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like. And as always guys, it's Philly215. Peace!
We're super excited about Colony. It's the next DLC leader in Halo Wars 2.
We wanted to get back to the Banished as soon as we could, and Colony is an amazing addition to the roster. Everybody loves hunters.
They've never been in charge. They've never had a personality. They've always been completely alien, threat from the Covenant. But now we've got a hunter calling the shots, and it's cooking up some pretty interesting fun for Halo Wars 2.
One of the most exciting new units that we have with Colony are the Skitterers. Each Skitterer is a Legolo-powered turret with legs.
In a way, mini scarabs, but in large numbers and with the right tactics, can be sometimes just as deadly.
But their real power comes in actually attaching to other units. And depending on the size of that unit, you can attach 1, 2, or even up to 3 skitterers to basically be associated turrets that follow that unit around and help defend it. Goliaths are another new unit Colony has, and they're hunters on steroids.
Fans are used to encountering hunters in Halo as a pair. They're always these Bond brother pair. Well, the Goliath hunter is both of those units all put together into one. It's like just a wild primate, running through the enemy lines. It's insane.
Colony has a new hero unit, the Hunter Captain, which is another very strong hunter unit with a heavy set of armor. The thing I love most about Hunter Captain is its ability to taunt other nearby units to attack it. It makes for an amazing tank unit and basically allows you to draw fire off of your other units that are trying to make an attack. So Legolo has a number of new leader powers that I think are really interesting and are going to change up gameplay quite a lot. One of the new powers is Living Barrier. Basically is a series of smaller Legolo colonies in armored kind of caltrop, tank trop, types of barriers.
You have the ability to really kind of have some area denial aspects to your play. You can, cordon off certain areas, trap enemy players. There's so many possibilities.
Vehicle Symbiotes is another power that I think is going to be really helpful for players. When you cast it, basically you've got Legolo worms moving into that vehicle and taking over to help pilot and basically increase its damage.
More speed, more damage, just it kind of mixes up across the battlefield. But again, it's this idea of many smaller entities working together to form a larger threat.
In addition to the other hunter-related powers that Colony has, it also has a really good ability to drop in additional armies on the fly with a devastating host or a colony drop. And it has a great offensive power in the form of Hunter's Brand, which is basically a beam weapon attack that has very little warning and a quick cooldown.
So we're really excited to bring Colony out for Halo Wars 2 and see a little bit more about the Banished and what kind of soldiers, what kind of leaders Atriox has in store for us in the future. There's some really exciting options coming down the line, but for now we're going to see a whole new view of the Hunters through Colony. Hope you have fun.